Hey, what's up, indie fans? Welcome back to another LEGO news video. This one's pretty exciting, especially if you're a big Indiana Jones fan like myself. Um, so I did a video a little while back discussing the descriptions of these sets that are coming out April 1st of this year to kind of follow up with the Dial of Destiny movie that's coming out June 30th. And we got some leaks, official, well, not really official LEGO leaks, but they've been leaked. 3 of the 4 sets. The reason why I say 4 is because there's the Temple Escape from Raiders. That one hasn't leaked officially yet, but these 3 have. And I'll be buying all 3 because I'm really, really hoping that these are good. And they look pretty good. I've actually already looked at them, but I haven't looked at them in depth yet. So these are the pictures here. They've been leaked from Instagram users, so they can be shown in video. I'm pretty sure. There's been some people that have been talking about them. So yeah, there shouldn't be any copyright strike or whatever with these. If there are, it is what it is. So there's 3 of these sets. They're actually from each of the movies. Unfortunately, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull did not get any sets. I don't think, at least not in this wave, not in this not this, not right now at least. So there's the first set. We'll just go from each of them. This is from Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course. This is a remake of the original set from 2008. That one was 20 bucks. This is going to be 50 bucks. And it has 600 pieces, so it's a lot bigger. And it comes with 4 minifigs. I think the original set came with 2. So that's cool. 77013 if you care about the set name. We don't have very clear images of these sets. I mean, they're pretty clear, good to make out, but it's not like official images, but whatever. So you get 4 figures. You get Marion Ravenwood with her torn dress, which is great. You get Indiana Jones. So this must be the standard new Indiana Jones. So this will be the standard version with his jacket on, and I think the satchel piece is back. Oh my gosh, it's back. That's awesome. They're using the bullwhip piece and the satchel from the original sets. That's awesome. They're reusing them. That's great. They didn't have to make a new piece, but this Indiana Jones is brand new. In fact, for every single set, I think it's going to be different. I think, depending on what the movie is. I know for Dial of Destiny, the sets are gonna be different, like the version of him in those sets, because he's obviously older. Anyway, so this is the version of him from this scene. He does have a new hat piece, so the hat and the hair are together. So that's great. You can kind of see him on the top of the packaging. The packaging is interesting. It seems to be similar to the original boxes, except it looks a little bit different. Like there seems to be more detail on the background. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Although the original sets had actual Indiana Jones, like Harrison Ford posing. So this one's the Lego version, which I think is cool. And then you get Sala for the first time. John Rhys Davies, of course. He came back in Last Crusade. So that was great. We get him for the first time. Awesome. And then we get a mummy. That doesn't really make sense. Like, okay. I guess it's just like meant for set dressing or whatever. I don't know. We do get the Ark of the Covenant. It looks to be a new piece. It looks like it. I can't really tell. It just looks good. So yeah, this looks a lot better than the original set. The original was so small, but it was good. I never got it, unfortunately. So this looks a lot bigger. Like it looks a lot thicker, a lot more bulked up than the original. The statues are new. There's a bunch of like rock detailing in the back. That's kind of cool. You got the snake pit. You can have Indy like push the statue into the wall. That's awesome. I don't know if the wall will come apart, but that's cool. Like this looks great. This looks very, very excellent in my opinion. It's definitely better than the original, although the original is still pretty charming. I mean, it's good. It's a good set. I'm excited for the minifigs. The minifigs just look awesome. Like they look so great. For what I can tell, Marion looks good. Sala looks good. So yeah, this is a great set. 50 bucks. I mean, it's a pretty good price. It's not too bad. Definitely picking this one up because I love this scene and I love this movie. So that's a no-brainer for me. Let's see. This is the next one. This is from Last Crusade. This is another remake. I can't really read the number on the box, but yeah, this is the cheapest one. I think this will be like $35, I think. Either that or 40. I think it's 35. 387 parts. The fighter plane chase. So this is very similar to the original, except this time there's no biplane. They took the biplane out. I can say that I had the original, but it's not built. But I have the original set. And I have the Venice boat chase too. Those two sets were amazing. I hope to see the Venice set come back at some point, but yeah, this one's great. It's based on the scene where Indy and his dad steal the car from the dude that's working on it. It would have been funny if Lego included the guy that was working on the car just as a joke. I mean, that would just be funny. You get Indiana Jones once again. This is a different version. This is him from the Last Crusade. So he's wearing a tie. It's slightly different design than what he wore in Raiders. Same jacket. But yeah, you get his dad, Henry Jones Sr., which is awesome. I think this hat is the same as the original. That's cool. So he'll be updated. Lego Sean Connery again. Going to be great to get him again. And then you get a fighter plane pilot, which looks great. He's not a Nazi. He's not. He's an army soldier guy with a blaster. Yeah, same as the original set, like same selection. The car looks awesome. I love the car. It looks so cool, like the way they did the windshield, and it looks so old, like old-fashioned of a design, which is great because that's how it was in the movie. Um, it looks so great. You can fit two figures. And it looks really nice. The way they designed it, it looks very accurate, and it looks pretty, it looks like it'll be fun to build as well. Great design for that. I think it's kind of cool that they went with this scene where they're in the car. That's just kind of cool. Even though it would have been nice to get an updated biplane, you know what? I'm still fine with it. It's cool. And then the fighter plane looks awesome with those missile shooters and the cockpit. That looks so good. I was really nervous about this one. Like, I was nervous about like if it would look bad, but it actually looks pretty great. So that's awesome. Love that design. It's very army-esque, which is cool. Obviously, it's a villain plane. You know, again, it's not a Nazi plane, but you know what? It's still cool. So it's technically a military vehicle. So that's cool. I like the propeller. I like the wings. I like the way the wheels and the cockpit. It looks great. Excited to see more details of it. I'm definitely buying this one, of course. I'm very, very excited for this one. The one I'm most excited for, though, is the Temple of Doom. I love this movie so much. I love all three films, even the fourth one. You know, it has its moments. But this is 77014. I can actually read the number this time. And this one has 801 pieces. I think it's actually the same piece count as the original, which is interesting. $80 for this one. Good price. The original was 100, which I guess I can understand, but yeah. We get 6 minifigs. Awesome. We get Short Round. Great. This is also a remake, by the way. We get Willie Scott, brand new version of her, brand new version of Indy, brand new version of Mola Ram, Thuggy Guard, and a Maharaja. The Maharaja is brand new for this set, which is great. So this one is a little bit smaller than the original. Yeah, it's a little bit downsized, but I think it looks great. I mean, it's not as epic looking maybe as I was hoping. Maybe because the original, it's so big, the original set. So, you know, you gotta remember that was designed a long time ago. But this looks great. I don't like the tentacles. What is going on with this? Why is there tentacles? It's not, that just doesn't, I don't know. That looks kind of weird. But the statue looks great. You can apparently put the Sankara stones into like this place, and then there's a light brick so you can light them up. That's cool. The roller coaster track, the mine carts, they're here, but they're not as big as the original. Like, there's not as big of a track, which, that's a little bit disappointing. I understand, though, because they're trying to make it, like, a standard Lego set, like, to buy and, like, to display and stuff. It looks great. I like the lava on the bottom. That's cool. There's, like, the slave pits down here. There's the water tower thing. That's kind of cool. It's just a little smaller, which I guess makes sense. But it's interesting that the original Temple of Doom is so big, and it has the same piece count. but this one is smaller. I think this one's more detailed. It has more design work, more detail put into it. But again, it's a little smaller, which I mean I understand, but I would have liked more roller coaster track. But I guess those it's more expensive to make those, so I'm still getting it. It's still my most anticipated. I mean, the minifigures alone are awesome. I mean, you get the different Indiana Jones without his jacket, like the torn version, and that's awesome. Molo Ram is back, the most evil villain in the Indy series, definitely. So that's interesting. The darkest movie, the darkest themed set for sure. I think it's great. It looks great. I really like it. Well, I'm wondering what it will look like in person. That's probably when we see official pictures, I'll make my analysis again and we'll see if I like it or not. I just don't like these tentacles. Why? Why are there tentacles here? It doesn't match. But anyway, I like the figures. I like the way they designed it. It seems very cool. I think there's a trap door as well. Um, and yeah, I think it's great. Great price too. Definitely getting this one for sure. This is still my most anticipated of the wave, even though it is a bit smaller. It's still great. And of course, we are getting the Temple Escape diorama, which is 150 bucks. That's based on the Raiders opening scene. We don't have a picture of that, so when we get pictures, I'll let you know about that. Um, yeah, these are great. I love all of these. Temple of Doom, awesome. The figures are interesting. I like that they changed it up. Like they changed Indiana Jones in the different sets because in the original sets, pretty much he was just the same figure. Even in the Crystal Skull sets, that made no sense to me because he's older. Like why is he younger in those anyway? Um, but this one they actually took the attention and they gave him a new hat hair piece. They gave him different outfits in each of the sets, which is great. That's just so collectible. It's so great, so enticing. I'm just wondering what the face of Indy is going to look like because I think it looks good from what I can tell, but we just have to wait until the official pictures drop. Anyway, that's really it for this one. Let me know what you guys think. I know the Temple of Doom has gotten some, criticism, because the original is much bigger, but I like it. I think it looks great. I mean, we just have to find we need official pictures to like get our all of our thoughts in, right? So, yeah, love all of these. Love the plane attack. Love uh, the Ark, chamber. Well of the Souls. That's great. And let me know what you guys are picking up. What are you not? Are you excited for the Temple Escape? Are you excited for the Dial of Destiny and the sets coming out for that as well? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you for another Lego Indiana Jones video when more sets get leaked. Thanks for watching.